course. And tonight they're going to solve the ultimate grudge match.
Ever since then, he's had this personal vendetta against me.
There's a guy on my mind.
John, you kill me, John? Can you hear that, John?
So, between the both of us, we've hardly lost a round in mixed martial arts. Two of the best.
There's a level of intensity attached to this fight that is really
An extra motivation that I need.
If you gotta hate me to
Daniel Cormier is a sensational wrestler.
Oh my God!
Guns blazing.
No matter where you go, boy, I'm coming!
Sport has ever known.
This is the moment where I show what I'm.
Combination of an athletics career that spanned 20 years at the highest level. It's different for me. When you got a guy that has purpose,
You know, just digging deep, bleeding, and then I'll be ready for both of them.
doesn't matter. I'm just gonna beat his ass anyway.
With the world-class pedigree in wrestling, take for the belt.
And one of the best moves that he ever did is training as the UFC champion, going at it day after day, and it's one of the same. That's sort of like they make each other better. They aid each other.
They talk about how hard they, of course, as you mentioned, the same has been said oftentimes by
Pressure. You need to have that competition in the gym. You need to have that guy, their friendship, and the fact that they're able to compete now in two separate.
pretty nasty iron at AKA. Grand Prix winner in Strikeforce, set to fight for the UFC. At the age of 23, he defeated Shogun Rua for a UFC championship as he looks for his 8th.
He has ridiculous athleticism, creative striking. One of the things that we've learned from John is he's a Belfort. Would not tap, got his elbow really messed up. Win the final round, securing the victory and retain not just an athletically talented guy, he is a fighter and he is right now.
Never knocked down, never submitted. He has turned exceptional fighters. The undisputed UFC light. Son of a preacher, his two brothers both play on the by his status as perhaps the best pound-for-pound fighter. Event of the evening, Cormier 35, Jones 27, 6'4" Jones. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Evening, sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon Side are Barker Dean. And around the world have been waiting for UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. Holding an undefeated professional record, 15 wins, no loss. San Jose, California, presenting the challenger, DC Cormier. A look-see new fighter, holding a professional record out of Endicott, New York, presenting the heavyweight champion of the world, Jones.
Follow my instructions. We're gonna have a clean fight. You can touch gloves at this time.
Daniel Cormier. John. Here we go.
John looking for an axe kick.
Early.
Nice knee to the bottom with a head kick. Blocked by Daniel. Knee to the body by John.
Cormier.
Nice elbow inside by John. An uppercut.
Down and on top.
Look at
Cormier right back up.
DC's knee was trapped in a to the thigh by John.
Right comes early for Jones.
And John with those.
Cormier trying to close the distance. That will be a big.
And John's back up.
NCAA runner-up Cormier. Uppercut and over the top.
Close to him to mitigate that reach advantage. Good straight left by John.
With the way he utilizes that reach that you
Kick to the thigh.
little dirty boxing.
Despite being a big man, good right hand over the top by DC.
And you see him staying right on top.
Good jab by Cormier. John moving away from it.
Strikes.
Well, he's so creative and he's so comfortable with it. Nice.
Stance through a left to the body of Cormier, as Joe mentioned. 90 seconds on the clock, kind of leaning over a little bit.
John.
August 4th was the press event that
By John. And DC is obviously having a hard time closing.
usually scheduled for September. And man, the bad blood just continued.
Out of the way of DC strikes. That looked
And
like
again
that
with
left
the
landed
knee,
an
but a good
uppercut.
uppercut.
Good combination by DC. John moving away. Flying knee. Uppercut again.
Excellent work, Mr. Jones. This is what we trained for. This water is in your hand. You drink it when you want.
Look at me. The way you finish that round is the way I need you fighting. I need you to let this stuff go. You're letting it change levels.
Southpaw, that leg's right here, right here, right here.
Right away.
There's a nice left by John Jones. And a knee. And an uppercut.
Round 2.
Good kick to the body by John.
Jones again on the attack. He likes to catch his opponent with the elbows coming in.
Good kick to the body by John. And good defense by...
He had that standing guillotine defense.
Good right hand over the top by D.
A tough upbringing, and even. Cormier had not lost a round.
John loose underhook. And he yanks on it with an overhook.
On the first.
Good right hand by DC.
He's staying on top of him. And he stuffs that.
Constant pressure by DC.
Is in round 2. And Cormier, very again.
Nice short elbows inside. Every time DC goes for that loose
Uppercuts, Joe. Right up the middle here in the second round.
Kick by Jones.
That one was significant.
Those elbows are so nasty.
Cormier trying to ragdoll the champ. Jones
Again looking for the uppercut on the break.
advantage of the champion.
Well, John is exceptional at fighting. And again with those high kicks.
Answered. Cormier said he wanted to turn this in. Big finish in round 2 for Cormier. Wow.
DC! That's the dog. Use your wrestling with the dog fighting. You side to side. And he's lost it right here. In these combos, okay? Low kicks. He's not gonna be able to keep. I want those low kicks and bring the dog fight. Bring them.
There's a knee to the body. And make no mistake about it, John Jones landed some
Try to become another belt holder from AKA.
front leg side kick to the thigh, and Daniel responds with the same technique.
That you talked about on frequent occasion. It makes it almost impossible. We saw Jones get tested. Test him, he wants to beat him.
Good right hand by Cormier.
Uppercut again. Wrestler embracing
front
the grind
kick to the neck. Excuse me.
from the southpaw stance.
Good jab by DC. On style of keeping his hands open in front of fighters.
You ready to fight? Yeah, hold on a second.
Obtaining fresh training partners over and over again. Is gonna
Yep, in that clinch. Highly effective one more time here. Fight. Joe's talents. Big time. being brought out in both men by each other.
Those short shoulders by John Jones. There's a nice knee to the body by Jones. Well, just so good being a tall man. It's unusual.
Looks for his 8th consecutive title defense.
Here by DC.
Jones
landing
with the
more
left over
strikes.
the top. That uppercut is flying
John
knee.
looking for the knee. Here's a shoulder from in tight. What a
Head up! Deep, breathe deep. Do you want this? Tom, where's your bucket at? Wash the water, wipe the water off.
Wipe it. It'll be hard.
Crack, crack, crack. Pretty easy, right? When you lock up, black.
Championship rounds. Jones defeated Josh Barnett to win. Lots of mutual respect shown here early in round 4. Cormier 86, Jones 81, plus that one.
straight left to the body, and he goes high with that kick. There's that short inch game
for these two men.
Look at this. John taking it down. And that was an emphatic takedown. And a side
momentum.
John's looking to try to secure a choke. Looking to try to get that. Can't be better not expose his neck.
Jones that uppercut.
He's looking to take him down again.
Looking to embrace the grind here in round 4.
John's embraced
style of fight, this fight in a phone booth, as we've often said it.
Just pressing his
would appear to be the fresher fighter here with 2 minutes.
I mean, DC has gone, big punches by John.
With his wrist control, we don't see any of those Cormier uppercuts here.
DC's on him.
He's got some catching up. Here's John utilizing his length.
Good kick.
We saw a lot of basically toe-to-toe of these two men's talents.
Good. Gonna submit to the fact that he's lost this round and more effective in the clinch.
Four. And a big round for the champ.
And there's the second one. And there's
takedown. Okay? Hey. Look at me, head up. Letting him be the busier guy. You can beat him.
That's too low. Hit higher in that body. When you lock up.
Mike Winkeljohn, the challenger, the champion. By bad blood, which is that you've got to barrel through him, take him down, and finish him.
I mean, amazing with DC's credentials that John's been able to pay attention to the gloves. He wants to make sure that John is not digging his fingers underneath the gloves.
First time, clinch control has been a true factor in this fight.
Well, Daniel's having a big shots by John here to the body.
And that right hand, Joe, in the first.
John looking for the takedown again.
Opponents in his 15 fights. Let's see what the stats say now.
He was reaching back with his right arm, trying to grab Daniel's right arm behind.
Greg Jackson saying
John's taking his back.
We've seen it here tonight.
He's halfway through the round. Daniel Cormier needs something big.
Certainly leaving it all in the octagon for Cormier.
So good with his balance.
Fifth and final round.
Knee to the body.
Cormier.
Elbow by John.
That one off the. There it is.
Down.
"30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Perhaps maybe.
Yet, but Daniel hit him after the buzzer.
Way to put it.
You can call it that. Gesture.
That's what I can tell. The heavyweight champion looks on with a look. Daniel Cormier goes the distance with John Jones. Championship rounds of 4 and 5. Some great fighters have not even been able to do that against John. And here is Bruce Buffer.
For the contest, 49-46.
It's down not just once, but several times in this fight.
It felt great. I tell you, man, they got down. I think that's like, I don't know, 5 takedowns to 0.